everybody, this is Susie the Music Lady, and I just wanted to show you all this cool website where you can test and challenge your music reading abilities. Let's just say it that way. So the website is musictheory.net, and this is what the home page looks like. All you have to do is go to exercises. And what I like to tell people to do is go to note identification. Okay, and you see it has an example here already. And I've been kind of messing around with it already, which I can change that. I can reset score. There we go. Now it's down to 0. Okay. What's great about this is I can customize this. You know, if I'm like, whoa, treble clef and bass clef at the same time, I don't know if I'm ready for that. You know, if you feel like you want to do just treble or just bass, just lines, just the spaces, then what you do is you go up here to this gear and you click on it and you go to Clefs, and it'll give you this little menu. And so if you want to do treble clef only, you can check treble clef. If you want to do bass clef only, then you check bass clef. If you want it to alternate between treble clef and bass clef, and kind of mix them up a little bit for you, you can click on both of those, and then it'll alternate. But if you want to do the grand staff like it's set to, then you just click on that one. These other clefs down here, Alto Clef, Tenor Clef, Soprano Clef, Mezzo Soprano Clef, and the Baritone Clef, these are all clefs that are usually used with like string instruments. The Baritone Clef I've hardly ever seen, but if you want to research it and make comments about what you found out, that'd be awesome. Or any of these, really. These right here that look like backwards 3s with 2 lines, these are actually called C clefs. So like the bass clef is your F clef, that's your G clef, the treble clef. These are C clefs, so it shows you where C is. Little tidbit of information. Okay, so there's how you change your clefs. So I've got it set to treble clef only, and then you can also go here to treble range, and you've got these little arrows on each side, and what they do is you can adjust where the note is on the staff. Okay, so what I like to do is especially starting out, I like to set it to where the bottom note, the lowest note that you can locate, is C, middle C, and then I like to set the highest one to where it's right here on that top line F. So we'll just move that down, okay? And you can also set it to do lines only, spaces only, or lines and spaces. So pick your battles. You know, if you want to kind of brush up and just see how fast you can get at one that you know really well, then do it, you know, just do lines only or spaces only. If you want to try to increase your accuracy with only one set of notes, you know, your spaces only, lines only, then focus on the ones that you're not, you know, quite getting right away, you know. So you can just kind of work on your speed. If you want to do key signatures, that's kind of for a later time, but you know, you've got your 1 flat, 2 flat, 3 flat, 4 flat, etc. Same thing with sharps. So if you wanted to add that, you could, but then you'd have to calculate that in with your answers. And note names, you can do letters, scale degrees, movable do, solfege. I like to keep it on letters, at least to start out. Okay. I also like to turn off accidentals, especially whenever you're first starting out. Accidentals are your sharps and flats. Okay. And also your natural, but you're not going to see the natural on here because if the note's just there without a, you know, without a sharp or flat, then it's natural. Yeah, so that's how you change those things, those customizable things, and then you go, and then you know, whenever you get out of that, There's your first question. Your first question is that note there on the top space, or in the top space. And so that would be F, A, C, E. So you just click on that and boom, there, and it plays it for you. And that one would be what? If you said G, you're correct, C. Okay, and so on and so forth. Now, if you get one that's wrong, like let's say E for that one, it'll change it to red to mark that you've already selected that answer, but it was wrong. And once you click on the right one, then it plays it for you. So you see how that goes. And I hope that this is helpful for you, and I hope that you can use this to speed up your note identification. All right, thank you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.